Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Depression Cave. Now, most of the time when I'm in the Depression Cave, I make videos about how sad I am and how upset I am. But the last 4 days have given me newfound hope. Hope? Hoo-hoo. Yes, hope. Hope in the fact that if you remain disciplined, you can make money doing this psychotic thing called trading. I know. Trust me. I've had these bouts of depression where it is nothing I want to do more than just to run in the streets and warn people about it. Even though they don't care what I'm saying. Nobody listens to the guy yelling in the street. Milk Street Cafe. But we held some overnights. Baiting, we were gambling. Roll the dice. We were betting that we'd have a nice pop in the Morgan Stanley. We bought some more Morgan Stanley calls yesterday. So percentage gain, I could smell it coming. The stock was about $15.01 when we bought the $16 calls for January, so those should be okay. More importantly, we had this one ILMN. This was a company that, look at the chart. This is what I love. I like a stock that has absolutely got demolished. You look for them to catch a bottom. Nobody's smart enough to pick a bottom. But once you do have a bottom, usually lasts for maybe, one more day, sometimes 3 days. So what we're going to do is, now that the market's gapping up, and we were about to short some more cues there. And yesterday there was a moment you had to be feeling a little bit afraid, right? Oh, all those predictions, whatever the levels are, they're going to fall, we're going to fall. Dow 10,000's coming probably on Friday. And now the market's gapping up. And again, you know how these videos I do are completely irrelevant within probably a half an hour. So let me tell you what we're going to do, and we'll see how it works out. I'm still naked, calls and puts all over the place on the queue, so as long as we go sideways, that's good for me. We held ILMN overnight, and we have Morgan Stanley calls. Now the question is, do we sell at the open on this gap? So if he winks at us, we sell at the open. Oh, happy face. So now if he gives us 2 happy faces in a row, that means we hold. Oh, crazy face. Crazy face means it's up to me. Really? You want to leave this up to me, what I'm going to do? Okay, one more time. He winked. That means it's up to me. Damn. I hate when he puts it in my hands and I got to make decisions. Great. Well, it's Thursday. I'm only going to be around for a couple of hours. We'll see how they open up. Obviously, I can't sell the Morgan Stanley until the options open up. But the ILMN, it's traded 100 shares so far. We're up 6 cents. Boom. So that is that. Take a look at that chart and you'll see what I'm talking about. And the other one was ITMN from 2 days ago or 3 days ago. We caught a nice point on that by holding it overnight. Now, let me address everybody that's been coming to the chat room. Hopefully you've been having fun. Like I said, the first 2 hours of the day, maybe 2.5 hours a day are fun time. And then normally we don't do much. But I did come back early yesterday because we had a trade in Akamai. We had a trade in PCX. And there was one more that I don't remember that I didn't do. There I was trying to think there. PCX, Akamai. And if you look at the charts yesterday at around 12:16, maybe 12:20, normally not your best time to be trading, but, oh, DMND. DMND, the market is getting slammed and this thing's going green. It's called a relative strength trade, but at the same time, you gotta love a stock that's going green in the face of an ongoing onslaught of selling. So we had that one too. I forgot what time of the day that was, but Akamai and PCX out of nowhere went green. The market started getting a little bit stronger, so it took the stocks up. As you witnessed, I sold the Akamai for a 16-cent profit, and then I didn't feel like holding on to the PCX. I sold that for a 5-cent profit, and they both went up. Now, that leads me to the conversation that we had with the 700K guy. 700K guy respectfully declined our invitation to the chat room. I will not give up. Now, this is one of those guys that I'm talking about. He can't sit in our chat room talking about what he's doing, because by the time he's done typing, he's done with the trade. He's a scalper. He'll be doing 5,000 shares of something, offering it out for 10 or 15 cents, taking that 15 cents, and by the time he would tell us about it, this trade is over. I don't expect somebody like that to come into the chat room. Plus, you got to know, the more successful guys, the guys that are making close to $1 million a year, generally they're not talking too much throughout the day. I try to do my best. I don't know whether if I start making millions, if I'll stop talking. I don't think I will, because I just love my self-important douchebag self. But at least the guy returned my emails. We had a conversation. Very pleasant. He thought it was funny, and he's been watching the videos since we've been calling him out and calling him the 700K guy, and how he won. He says he could outtrade me, Greg A, and the rest of the crew collectively. I want to have that challenge. Well, one day we'll have that challenge. It'll be fun. But to everybody else that doesn't respond, to everybody else that just calls me names, and to everybody else that just gives me their advice, but they don't have the confidence to come into the chat room, it's free, open invitation. Give us 3 trades in a row, and I'll make a caricature of you riding a bull into the sunset or something. Or if you come to New York, we'll have some drinks. I don't want to have a fight. I just want, if you're going to insult me anonymously on the internet and claim how smart you are, try to do it 3 times in a row. Because everybody can pick 1. 2 is easy. 3 in a row. 3 winners in a row. That's hard. So that's is where we are. So let's see where we're opening up. And it looks like we're gapping up. So I win the bet. Somebody owes me 20 bucks from Canada. That's why I wore this hat. This is my tribute to Canada. Hey. And that is that. This video has gone on way too long. Oh, by the way, Yandex. Wow. This is why stop losses sometimes work, my friends. Yes. Even on swing trades. Everywhere. Stop losses. And, you know, if I wouldn't have had to stop on the Yandex, you probably would see me with 2,000 shares of this thing at a cost average of 27.5 still. But the stop losses do one thing. Yeah, I know it lets the matrix know where you want to sell, and sometimes the stock will go right there. Happens more so in the futures. But takes the emotion out. You know your pain threshold is 26.5. Next thing you know, you're out having lunch, you come back, you're out of the stock, it's down another 80 cents, and it's been plummeting ever since. So, and we'll talk more about the Yandex, and it's a really, the big concept is not falling in love with your stocks. Because I never wanted to sell out of the Russian Google. Just for shits and giggles, I wanted to own that stock, right? Being Russian and all that, it's being Russian Google, how can I not own this fucker? But, alright. I gotta blow my schnoz, take care of my kids, and that is being that. Hopefully this ITMN could tack something on here. If it, my stop loss on ITMN, I really don't want to see this thing go below 26.83. Why do I choose that number? Off the top of my head. Now that's pretty much where it bounced, I think, yesterday. I'll look. But Morgan Stanley, debating whether or not I want to hold these options for one more day. I'm in the 16s for January. Okay, bye.